There's a lot of goosing going on these days. Just not enough when it comes to your retirement savings. Or if you're like a lot of folks these days who don't like the sound of retirement because they like what they do. Let's call it your financially independent savings. And we're not talking Goose, the wannabe duck with a long neck, or Top Gun's Goose. Not even the poke to the butt, you silly goose kind. We're talking Goose as in juice it up, boost it up, increase it, but don't duck, goose it. Here's 3 goose-inducing tips to supercharge your retirement savings. Or should I say it's a gaggle of such tips. Number 1, pay yourself first. We've probably all heard this one. We should have learned this one from the first day we drew an allowance from our parents. I remember I thought I hit it big when my parents paid me $3 to mow the lawn when I was 8 years old. Yeah, I would have done it for free. I just wanted to be like Dad and push the mower. So what does an 8-year-old kid do with $3? Blows it all? Yeah, rides his bike to the shopping center and blows it all at the Toy King store. Matchbox cars and airplane model kits usually did the trick. Anything left went for candy and a Slurpee at 7-Eleven. By the way, Slurpees got their start in 1966 when 7-Eleven made a deal with the Icy Company. Remember them? Icy Company? To sell their slushie in their stores. All right, instead of blowing my dough on cola Slurpees, I should have been paying myself first. Yeah, before any of your earnings go out the door to pay any bills, 10% of it should be going to you. You're paying yourself 10%. So for me as a kid, 30 cents should have been going into my bank account. And yes, as a kid, I did have a bank account. My Little League team was sponsored by a bank. My parents made sure I had a savings account at that bank. Well, same principle applies to you as an adult. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. You've got to read The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a classic book that lays out this principle in an educational and entertaining fashion. If you make $1,000, $100 needs to go to you. Put it in a savings account. Or better yet, stick it in a Roth IRA or another investment account. It would be great if we all started doing this at 8 years old. Well, I didn't, and you probably didn't either. But it's never too late. 5, 10, 15, or 20 years or more will start adding up to something substantial. So don't duck it, goose it. Number 2 is goose the free money. Are you walking past $100 bills lying on the sidewalk? Maybe even thousands? You may as well be if you're not getting all of your company's 401k matching contribution money. Yeah, you've got to put a little in yourself to get the free money. That's why it's called matching money. So what? You won't even miss it. You'll easily adjust to it a few paychecks in. And be sure to get it all. Maybe the match is dollar for dollar up to 3% of your salary. Then don't just contribute 1 or 2%. Hit the 3 at least. If your salary was $100,000, then 3% is $3,000. Over the course of a year, say 26 paychecks, that's about $115 out of your paycheck. Even less if you're doing a pre-tax 401k, as they won't withhold on it for taxes. Maybe the match is something like 50% of your contribution up to 6% of your pay. Well, that means you've got to do 6% of your pay to get all the free money. Just do it. If not today, well, work up to that amount. The pain today will be less than the pain of regret years later for not doing it. You may have seen the social media financial pundits preaching about the downsides of 401ks. Well, that'll be a topic of another episode. In the meantime, goose up the free money. You don't have to max out your 401k to the limit, but at least hit maximum matching amounts. And number 3, clean up the ketchup, baby. Don't leave it on the table. If you're 50 years old or older, you've got some extra margin to work with before you hit your maximum contribution amount in retirement accounts. In a 401k or 403b, the max catch-up amount is $7,500. The max catch-up amount in an IRA is $1,000. The catch-up is in addition to the standard maximum amounts. For example, in a 401k in 2024, the contribution limit is $23,000. Add on the catch-up, and you can sock away $30,500. Your spouse does the same, and the household is contributing $61,000 to their 401ks. Of course, you've got to be making enough to cover that, and your living expenses as well to be able to do this. But hey, it's possible. Add the $1,000 IRA catch-up to the 2024 standard IRA amount of $7,000, and now you're hitting $8,000 in your IRA. That starts adding up fast if you and a spouse are both contributing. Hey, no biggie if you can't hit the maximums right off the bat. Work up to those if you need to. The important thing is just get started. Pay yourself first. Get all the free matching money, and don't forget about the catch-up if you're age 50 or older. 3 solid ways to goose your retirement or financially independent savings. Don't duck the opportunities, goose them. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode.